It's 45 out here, so it's still, for me, jacket weather, but it's pleasant. It's nice. The sun's out, no sign of rain. I think I saw a spot on the security camera last night from 8 to 8:10, but he didn't eat as much as he normally would have eaten. So that hooked up my mom worry meter just a bit. But I do believe I saw him last night. So, and he ate a lot the 2 days before he went out. So the fact that he came up to eat a little bit, I don't know. I'll be continuing to keep an eye out. Good morning, Panther. Hi, bud. How are you? Hi. Hi, pretty eyes. Everything looks right with the world out here from the treehouse porch this morning. So tomorrow I go for my 6-month mammogram follow-up, and then Wednesday I get my blood work and regular 6-month examination done. So I'm the usual nervous about it. Wishing I didn't have to go into a hospital facility this week. Praying that everything is good. Again, continued good. You might remember 6 months ago they saw some sort of a shadow, so they made me go back for a retest and an ultrasound, and they said everything was okay, but to come back in 6 months again just to make sure. So hopefully everything's okay, and then we can go back to the year in between. It's just very stressful. I'm not looking forward to it. Praying everything's okay. Trying to have a good attitude even when you're scared is hard. Hi there, Missy. Hello. Hello. How are you? Good girl. Good girl. It's a bit windy.
It is a bit windy. A little cool.
A little cooler. Yeah. Well, thank you.
Yes, ma'am. My pleasure.
I like this service. We're out here, we're doing it. Plugging along. You know, it's a toss-up on the trail down here. It blocks the wind better, but until this part, there's no sun. It's okay. It's a Monday. Don says he got plenty of exercise up and down the garage attic stairs doing my bidding yesterday.
Yeah, over the weekend and stuff. Yeah, I got plenty of exercise.
Well, I was up and down the house attic stairs a good bit yesterday, but I don't know that I would say it was equivalent to our walk.
Well, I had to get the wood, and then I had to take the wood back, and then I had to go get the extension cord, and then I had to go get the other cord. And, then,
and it's not just up the stairs, it's out of the house, up the stairs, down the stairs, back to the house, yeah.
I can check to see how many actual steps I got.
That's the wind. So, yeah, it's windy out here. And making sure this one gets lots of attention before I go back in the house. And Marty's sitting over there waiting in the sun for me to let him in. Don shut the door. He wasn't close to the door, but I think he wants to go in and see what his options are. Hi, you. Hi, you. This boy will take all the rubbing you will ever give him, and he just loves it. Hi. It's a good day when I can sit on the end of the boardwalk or the steps or the bench. The bench would be nice. Is it wet today? Probably. Well, it's pretty dried out, at least on top. This afternoon I could probably sit on it. Come here, bud. Come here. Come on. He'll go to his step and then, reach. Come on, bud. Come on. Come here. Come on, walk across. Walk across. There you go. Good boy. Good boy. I think it's nice enough to lay on. Nighttime, enjoying the sun on the inside. there's our girl. I'm all done editing for now. And I've been sitting in here with her for a while. I don't know how it got to be 1:30 already, but it did. I got to start thinking about Creighton Gray up in 2 hours at 3:30. This cabinet is dusty. I haven't significantly done anything with it in, let's just be kind and say, a few years. So I'm not going to try to clean it all at once, but the most noticeable shelf is the top shelf. So I'm going to tackle the top shelf and hope I don't break anything. My classic Star Wars Coca-Cola glasses. It looks like those are the Return of the Jedi and the Empire Strikes Back on the top shelf. I cleaned the first 2 shelves, the top 2 shelves, and I'm pleased with how it came out. I did end up washing the Star Wars glasses very carefully by hand. I also washed some of the Wedgwood pieces. I had the chance to visit Wedgwood, England back in the 90s, and at least one of those pieces came home with me, and a few of them have mostly come from Guardian Angel over the years. So that's why that's a memory. The clock in the middle is my grandfather's on my father's side. I believe. I don't think that came from my mother's mother. And I'll get to my mother's some of this depression glass, Jenny's glass, when I continue to clean. I figured 2 shelves at a time was good. Maybe 3 would be better, but there's a lot of glasses to clean here on that bottom shelf. E.T. and Battlestar Galactica and Star Trek, and I just really don't want to break anything, and I don't want to do too much at once. And all of my microfibers and my stuff, they need to be washed. But it's a lot better. I'm pleased. It's 2:50 now. I guess I worked on the shelves for like an hour and 15 minutes or something. I'm going to see if I can put this together before I go to the vet. I do probably want to work on the coaster today, but I don't have enough time to get into it right now. And, you got to adult before you play. So I cleaned in the curio cabinet. I don't know. Probably after the vet, I'll either clean in the curio cabinet more or work on the coaster. All of these similar form factor bases have Easter eggs in them. Obviously, the one for the bear here is I love you. It's very cute. Poor thing, she's not happy. She's not happy at all. Well, we'll be back home soon. This won't be long. This is just a regular visit. So, I put food out on the front porch a little bit ago for Panther and Spot, hopefully. And 7 deer took off across the front yard. I'm noticing I've got daffodils blooming over here. It's a little early / about the right time. Also, I have to be up there tomorrow. My appointment is at 10:30. I gotta go clarify. They start having check-in times and appointment times and arrival times and all these other times now. It's like, just tell me one time. But I think 10:30 is my time, so maybe that means I'm supposed to be there at 10:15, 10 o'clock. So all I'm trying to say is no walk tomorrow morning, and I'm going to have to get out of here really quick. Probably have to get up at 7:30. Try to be out the door by 9, I guess. Could take an hour during morning rush hour, end of morning rush hour time to get to Durham. I think Don's going to come with me Wednesday when I go to see the doctor, but not tomorrow. They won't let him back there anyway, so it would be a lot to ask him to have his work day curtailed 2 days in a row, even though he would do it if I really wanted him to. So the news heard all around Fuquay. Target is confirmed to be coming to town. Across from the ABC store by Culver's, they're going out of town on 401, the north side of town. in that Gold Leaf Shopping Center, which I strongly wish they would rename. That's where Target's going. Apparently they bought 11.5 acres according to the mayor, and they're gonna be in that shopping center. Now I guess I heard maybe things on that shopping center slowed down a little bit, I'm not sure, but I guess I heard it was stuff was supposed to start happening in March. I can't confirm that, the mayor didn't say that, but I heard March. So I don't know, what are we, 2 years away from actually shopping at the Target? I don't know, but everyone in town, not necessarily me, but everyone in town wants Target to go in over there. Honestly, for me, it'll still be faster to probably go to the Holly Springs Target up the back road than it will be to go to that one over there. Either is a lot of traffic to get to, so but maybe the Walmart in Fuquay will up its game a little bit when it's got Target competition in town. Who knows? Anyway, it is, I'm sure, good for the town, so that was quote-unquote good news today. And I did see a tweet from Kyle, some news that he was able to complete the VinFast purchase today, lease. So that's cool. I should have some interesting content on that. We all have a stake in that live around here, since they're building the plant in Chatham County. Obviously this vehicle was shipped over from Vietnam, but they are going to make them here in Chatham County, North Carolina, one county west of us. So we have a vested interest in this company and the jobs that it stands to bring to the area. Yvette was happy with Gray. All looks good. She got all of her shots, and they did give her one prednisone type pill. The vet said pills for cats, not the shots. The shots have shown some complications, but just to help her not feel too yucky from the shot. She's in the past shown real lethargy and not feeling well, and a little harder on her than some others. So that, since we started doing that has really helped her. And no, I don't have autopilot today. Ruby did not bless me with self-driving on this trip. It's not been back at all. I suppose I could take Jules tomorrow if I really cared, because I will be doing some interstate driving in it, and I don't miss it too much around town because I have to babysit it, but I definitely miss it on the interstate. I think that's the way most of us feel, but I do like to give it a chance around town. Apparently Whole Mars has had good things to say about V12. Can't wait to give it a try. So I want to share a little food related finding today. So you guys know I've been hooked on that Starbucks peppermint mocha K-cup now for, well, since I got off of pumpkin spice. So sometime in November going into December. We were shopping at Walmart and I bought a 20-pack box, and then I bought a 60-cup box, and then I went and I bought more. I started out as one a day, and then it was 2, and then, well, maybe some days it was 3. And I really got to wondering about it. I've had a couple of funky spots in my teeth and my mouth, even though my last dental cleaning and everything, like, what, not even 2 months ago, was fine. And this morning I made it, but I think I drank some of it before I put in the monk fruit. I had the cream in it, and it tasted a little sweet, and I really got to wondering if there was sugar in it. So of course I grabbed out the box, and the box says coffee and natural flavorings, and I know what that means. That means it's got some GMO ingredients in it that's designed to make me want to drink more than I should. And I've had, you know, stopped all of this stuff, but old habits are hard to break, so I started up again. Shouldn't have, but I did. So then I went out and I chatted up the support at starbucks.com, and I asked for the full nutritional information for the coffee because it's not on the box. I don't know why they don't have to put it on there. And so they couldn't tell me what the nutritional information was. And then they told me I needed to call the 800 number instead, that they didn't have that at the chat service. And I thought that was really suspect. So then I called the 800 number, and they told me I'd have to go stop in at the store because they didn't have that nutritional information for the peppermint mocha K-cups either. And I was like, well, what are you guys hiding? And what good is support if I want nutritional information and you're not willing to discuss it with me, give it to me, all that kind of stuff. I said, there's no way the local store is going to have that. They don't sell it. Nope, you'll have to check at your local store. So I called the Fuquay store, and I got a really nice, I'm sure, college kid, and she was super helpful. And she went and she talked to her manager for me, and they did have availability to something online where it told them what the nutritional content was. Well, it turns out there's 6 grams of sugar in each K-cup. So the box just says coffee and flavorings. Sugar is not a flavoring. It's really not. I don't understand how Starbucks, and I found that in conjunction with Nestle, no surprise there, right, can have that product and not have a real nutrition label on it. I wish I knew where to report it, so they would have to fix that. So anyway, I was really upset to find that there was sugar in it, because that means some days I don't want to get more than 20 grams of sugar in a day. Some days 18 of it, 3 times 6, has been coming from the coffee without my knowledge or consent to be consuming it, being misled, if you ask me. So I did go out on Amazon, and I found one of the listings has the ingredients, and the ingredients actually don't list coffee, although I do think there's coffee in it, but lists milk solids and cocoa and sugar and other things that, you know. So I should have known better, and I'm mad at myself, and I'm embarrassed, and I'm worried about my health because I don't, as a cancer survivor, feel that I should be eating that stuff. But it's my own fault. It's my own fault. So I won't be finishing the box I have. Maybe I'll give it over to Michelle's house. They would be totally fine with it over there. I've got Ariel hooked on the Nespresso machine now. Every giving opportunity, that's usually what I gift her, is some more Nespresso. But they have a Keurig over there too, so maybe. But darn it, how can Starbucks get away with that? And, you know, I realized Nestle engineers food so that the flavorings will make you want and have to have more. You know, they're trying to addict you so they sell more of their product, but it's just kind of sad. It was just kind of sad. It's not good. So I guess I'd sick the food babe on them. She's the one that went after Kraft to get them to remove this ingredient that was in the macaroni and cheese in our country, but not in Europe, because it was banned. They were willing to put it in over here, but they were banned from putting it in Europe. She went after Kraft and got so much negative publicity against Kraft that they removed. I'm sorry, I don't remember what the ingredient was, but I feel like I need to sick the food babe on Starbucks, or Nestle in this case. I think Starbucks should be a little more careful with lending their name and licensing rights. You know, and who's enforcing the nutrition label? You know, I might not like what processed foods contain, but at least I ought to know be able to see what they contain. Yeah. So no more mint mocha. It was putting me in a good mood in the morning. Dawn said it made the whole kitchen smell great, which it did. But no more mint mocha. I didn't get to the bear before I left, but I'm done with this little build now. Very cute. I like this form factor for holiday builds and little desktop builds. It's fun. I'll put him over on the table now, the kitchen table. tried this keto bread. It's mozzarella, cheese, egg, and almond flour with garlic and onion and some bacon bits to jazz it up a smidge. It smells really good, and Dawn's got guacamole too. Yeah, that third shelf was calling to me, so while I'm cooking, I'm washing. It's not as dirty as the top shelf, so I wonder why the dust accumulates closer to the top. Still washing everything though, and I saw Spot, but I tried to call Stripe in, and him and Morris kind of already had him, were watching him, stalking him in the front yard, so I don't know. He got chased away versus getting to eat. He was up the stairs, but I don't think he ate anything yet. So hopefully now that I've got this one in the house, he'll come back.